Starting lineup for Coalfield Yellow Jackets. In left field, batting first, number 22, Chambly. Batting second, playing right field, number 2, Foster. Batting third, number 8, in the PP position, Lamar. Batting fourth, number 22, playing third base, Chadwick. Batting fifth, playing catcher, number 12, Jackson. Batting sixth, number 35, playing first base, Davis. Batting seventh, number 14, playing shortstop, Lowe. Batting eighth, number 1, playing center field, McDaniel. Batting ninth, number 5, Wilson. And in the flex position, number 29, Chambly.
That's all the way.
That's all the way.
Turn your mind.
Turn it up.
Your mind.
You're doing great, buddy. It's so good.
Good?
Yeah, great. Thank you. We appreciate it.
We got Clinton, on your feet and greet your Lady Dragons. Here are today's reserve players. Number 4, Callie Johnson. Number 9, Mandy Chambers. Number 10, Hannah Harvey. Number 11, Nora Elliott. Number 27, Addison George. Number 29, Gracie Brown. And number 44, Ellie Ivy. And now your Lady Dragons starting line. On the mound, batting first, number 33, Taylor Sherwood. Behind the plate, in the flex position, number 22, Sophia Chaparro. As the designated player, batting sixth, number 18, Brianna Holt. At first base, batting third, number 19, Lindley Atkins. At third base, batting fifth, number 1, Elizabeth Brown. At second base, batting eighth, number 17, McKinley Osborne. At shortstop, batting fourth, number 16, Sarah Bishop. In right field, batting seventh, number 13, Elizabeth Maples. In left field, batting second, number 21, Tegan Bunch. And in center, batting ninth, number 15, Topanga Easterdale. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask that you please rise and direct your attention to the flag located outside center field as we honor America and all those who protect our freedom with the playing of our national anthem. Dragon softball.
That's what I like to hear.
And welcome into Clinton Lady Dragon Softball here on Dragon Vision. Try to get the audio into a good spot. There we go. Welcome into Clinton Lady Dragon Softball here on Dragon Vision. Bringing you the first game of the season here, coming to you from Clinton Lady Dragons' their softball stadium, coming from the new press box here at Clinton High School. Trying to make sure I can hear myself. Not sure what's going on with my audio right now, but we're going to make sure I can hear myself here in just a second. I know you're getting my audio, but I want to make sure I can hear everything. And my audio's coming through right now. I just don't hear it in my ears, so I'm going to have to mess with that just a little bit. Right now, we're getting ready to bring you the top of the first inning here in this first of two games tonight. First game between Clinton Lady Dragons and the Coalfield Lady Yellow Jackets. On the mound for the Dragons tonight is Taylor Sherwood behind home. We'll give you the rest of the starting lineup as it occurs, but we're getting ready to bring you this first at bat. We have two cameras tonight, so you can see the celebrations from the Clinton Lady Dragons dugout. We're going to get the other camera set up, and we'll show it to you here momentarily. You'll be able to see a little bit of their celebrations from our other camera right now. The leading off for the Coalfield Lady Yellow Jackets is number 22. Coalfielders will be wearing their row black uniforms, orange numbers, and trim. First pitch coming from Taylor Sherwood is a ground ball foul down the first base line. Numbers. So we got 0-1 count right now. Go get that situated here on my scoreboard once I find. There's my mouse. No balls and one strike here in the top of the first inning. Second pitch hits her, so she's going to go to first on a hit by pitch. It hit her right up in the upper shoulder. So Lady Yellow Jackets have a runner on first, nobody out here in the top of the first. Once again, this is the first game being broadcast from the press box here at Clinton High School. Sherwood waiting on the signal. She gets her signal. Batter steps in the box. The first pitch from Sherwood is a strike called in the outside corner. Sherwood ahead in the count. No balls and one strike to the second batter of the evening for the Coalfield Yellow Jackets. The second pitch. Away, ball one. Nice snag right there by the catcher. She's got an even 1-1 count now here in the top of the first inning. We'll turn down my audio a little bit. There we go. Actually, no, my audio's not on anymore. So we got. There we go. Now my audio's back. I'm working on two different monitors here, making sure my audio sounds good. Here we go. Inside, ball two. Two balls, one strike. Sherwood on the mound. Lady Yellow Jackets with a runner at first. Nobody out here at the top of the first inning. Here comes the pitch. Grounded towards the second base. Fielded not cleanly, so it'll be an infield. It'll be a hit in the infield in the air, but puts runners on first and second now with nobody out here at the top of the first inning. Fielding error by the second baseman for the Lady Dragons. So now we got two on and nobody out. Batter steps in the box for Coalfield. Number 8. First pitch from Sherwood. Called a little bit outside for ball one. Sherwood behind to the count. 1 ball, no strikes. Second pitch. Called strike on the outside corner. Even count 1-1. Sherwood on the mound. Even count. Runners on first and second. Nobody out. The 1-1 pitch. Outside, ball 2. Coalfield ahead in the count. 2 balls, 1 strike now. Here comes the 2-1 pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Lady Dragons looking for the first out at the top of the first inning. Once again, this is a tournament, so there's going to be 2 games tonight. 1 game pool play for the Dragons tomorrow, Lady Dragons tomorrow, and then the tournament starts at 3. Called strike 3 on the outside corner. First out of the game is a strikeout by Taylor Sherwood. First pitch, grounded, fouled into the backstop. No balls, 1 strike. You can probably hear some of the chanting coming off from the Clinton Lady Dragon dugout. 0-1 count, 1 out, runners on first and second. The windup, the pitch from Sherwood. Grounded towards the second baseman. Picks it cleanly, thrown over to first in time for out number 2. But the runners do advance. They got runners on second and third now with 2 outs. Once again, you're listening to Clinton Lady Dragons softball on Dragon Vision and on the NFHS network. Runners on second and third. Pitch from Sherwood. A little bit outside for ball 1. One ball, no strikes. Here, top of the first inning, 2 outs for the Lady Dragons. Pitch grounded off for toe. It's going to be staying in bounds. Picked up by the third baseman. Fielded cleanly for out number 3. Catcher to first for the third out. So no runs on no hits. 1 error, 2 Lady Yellow Jackets left on base. We'll be right back here at the top of the bottom of the first inning on Dragon Vision. Welcome back to Clinton Lady Dragons softball here on Dragon Vision. Getting ready for the bottom of the first inning. Leading off will be pitcher Taylor Sherwood, taking the first bat for the Lady Dragons. First home game of the season for the Lady Dragons. First pitch, foul, backing out of play over the press box for strike one. We got the second camera we have, we're going to show you real quick before the pitch is going to be, second camera we're showing you real quick is on the warm-up circle. So you'll be able to see two different cameras tonight. Sherwood behind in the count, no balls and one strike after that foul back behind home plate. Here's the pitch, inside, nearly hits her for ball one. Sherwood working the count even now, 1 ball and 1 strike. We'll adjust that camera every once in a while to show you the Lady Dragon dugout, especially when they're up to bat, so you can see all the celebrations. Right now, 1-1 count, nobody out, bottom of the first. The pitch, high and outside, gets to the backstop, no harm, no foul. 2 balls and 1 strike. Sherwood ahead in the count now, 2 balls and 1 strike. Little bit of wind moving from right to left in the outfield. No score here at the bottom of the first inning. Sherwood, the leadoff batter, ahead 2-1. Make it 3-1 now. 3 balls, 1 strike now. Sherwood will step back in the batter's box. Pitcher waiting on the signal from her coaching staff. The pitch to Sherwood, laced out towards right field. Will it go? Home run, Taylor Sherwood. First at bat of the season is a home run by Taylor Sherwood. So you got Taylor coming around home plate right now, being met up by the rest of her staff. Solo home run gives the Lady Dragons a 1-0 lead here in the bottom of the first inning. Next up for the Lady Dragons is number 21, Tegan Bunch. She'll be followed up by Lindley Atkins, who you see warming up in the on-deck circle right now. If I move my camera back to the right way. There we go. The first pitch is going to be called, strike on the inside corner. No balls, 1 strike to Bunch. Now you can see the warm-up circle where Lindley Atkins is warming up, getting ready to go for Coalfield after this. We're going to go back to the wide camera now. 0-1 pitch to Bunch. Outside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike here in the bottom of the first inning. Lady Dragons lead 1-0 off a solo shot from Taylor Sherwood. Here's the pitch. Foul, tipped and caught for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strike count near. Here coming from the graveyard, home of the Lady Dragons. Bunch waiting for the 1-2 pitch from Coalfield. Here's the pitch. Swung on, miss, but gets away. Bunch is going to try to make it to first. She will make it to first, so it will be a strikeout, but Bunch will be on first from the pass ball. No outs recorded, but a strikeout will be listed for the pitcher. Now Lindley Atkins coming up to bat next for the Lady Dragons. You can see the next batter getting ready in the on-deck circle. Atkins, first pitch. They say pass ball, and Bunch will move to second without a throw. So runner at second now, and a 1-0 count for the Lady Dragons. Runner at second, nobody out. There we go. Move the camera over just a little bit. Called strike 1. So 1 ball, 1 strike count. Nobody out, and a 1-0 score for the Lady Dragons. One pitch. Called strike on the outside corner. 1 ball, 2 strikes now, with a runner at second base. Sarah Bishop in the on-deck circle for the Lady Dragons. Tegan Bunch at second. Here's the pitch. Blast towards the left, down the line, but it will be foul. Still 1-2 count. And you can see Sarah Bishop warming up over there in the on-deck circle, looking on, waiting on the next pitch. Pitcher's ready now for Lindley Atkins. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Grounded, gets away. Tegan Bunch is going to move to third without a throw. So you got a 2-2 count and a runner at third now for the Lady Dragons, leading 1-0. Two balls, 2 strikes, nobody out. 1-0 Lady Dragons lead. The 2-2 pitch. She's going to ground up to second base. Fielded cleanly. Thrown over to first in time, but the runner does score. RBI ground out for Lindley Atkins makes the score now 2-0. Sarah Bishop up to bat next for the Lady Dragons. She'll be followed up by Elizabeth Graham, you can see in the on-deck circle right now. Sarah Bishop up to bat. Lady Dragons leading 2-0. First pitch, taken for a strike on the inside part of the plate. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out here at the graveyard. 1 hit already over the outfield wall. Here's the pitch. Check swing, did not go, ball 1. Taylor Sherwood hits the first home run at the Clinton Lady Dragons Stadium in the first at bat at home this season. The 1-1 pitch hits her in the thigh, but they're going to say it hit the ground first. 2 balls, 1 strike. Bishop at the plate, Graham in the on-deck circle. The pitch to Bishop. That one will hit her, so she will go to first on a hit by pitch. Now you got a runner at first, 1 out here for Elizabeth Graham. Brianna Holt in the on-deck circle for the Lady Dragons as Graham steps into the batter's box for the first time at home this season. Lady Dragons up 2-0 here in the bottom of the first inning. First pitch, we called strike on the outside corner. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out with a 2-0 score. Graham up to bat, Holt on deck. Graham's going to ground one, past the diving shortstop. Be only the second hit of the night, and runners now at first and second with 1 out. Runners on first and second with 1 out as Brianna Holt comes up to bat next for the Lady Dragons. Brianna Holt up to bat now, like I just said, for the Lady Dragons. The first pitch, taken all the way for strike 1. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out. The pitch high and away. Good snag right there by the catcher to make it a 1-ball, 1 strike count. Thought that one was going to get away for a second, but the catcher was able to make a great snag on it. Holt up to bat, 1-1 count. Runners on first and second. The pitch grounded towards third, underneath the diving hand of third base, and they're going to eat it for an infield single for the Lady Dragons. The Lady Dragons now have bases loaded with 1 out and 3 hits already in this inning. Elizabeth Maples up to bat next for the Lady Dragons. First pitch is a swinging strike one for Maples. Behind the count now, no balls, one strike with bases loaded in a 2-0 lead. 1 out. Next batter for the Lady Dragons warming up in the on-deck circle. Here's the pitch. Grounded off her toe, but fair, goes to third. Underhands in time for the out. So a fielder's choice gets the second out of the inning for the Lady Dragons. Now got bases loaded in, 2 outs.
Stepping in the box, number 17, McKinley. Out.
McKinley stepping up to the box. In the box next for the Lady Dragons, wearing number 17. The first pitch. Grounded up the middle, right to the pitcher. It's going to get off second base. 1 run will score on the single. She's going to throw it in. 2 runs will score on the infield single for the Lady Dragons. McKinley with a 2-run single leaves runners on first and second. Now a 4-0 lead, and the 4th hit of the inning for the Lady Dragons. Runners on first and second. 2 outs. Here's the first pitch in the dirt for ball 1. Up to bat is now Topanga Easterday for the Lady Dragons. 2 on, 2 out, 4-0 the score. The 1-0 pitch to Easterday. Called strike on the outside corner. 1 ball and 1 strike now. Taylor Sherwood warming up in the on-deck circle. The pitch. Low and away, ball 2. Lady Dragons have batted around in this inning. 4 hits so far, 4 runs for the Lady Dragons. 2 on, 2 out, 2-1 count. Easterday up to bat. The pitch. Good snag by the catcher. 3 balls, 1 strike. Easterday waiting on the 3-1 pitch. The pitch to Easterday. High, ball 4. Now we'll have bases loaded for Taylor Sherwood, who you can see walking out of the batter's box and up to the batter's box now. We're going to move our second camera now to the Lady Dragons dugout so you can kind of see how the Lady Dragons are cheering on their senior right here, Taylor Sherwood. Sherwood led off the game with a solo shot to give the Lady Dragons a 1-0 lead. Here's the first pitch. Blast again. It's going. It's back. Grand slam. Taylor Sherwood with her second home run in as many at-bats tonight. We're going to follow her around with this one. But Taylor Sherwood now 2 for 2, 2 home runs, and 5 RBIs so far tonight for the starting pitcher for the Lady Dragons. Eight nothing the score on 5 hits for the Lady Dragons now. Tegan Bunch on bat, or up to bat now for the Lady Dragons. Her second at bat of the night. Here's the pitch. High and away, ball 1. Bunch is 0 for 1 on the day so far. So far, Taylor Sherwood 2 for 2, 5 RBIs, 2 home runs. Here's the pitch. Taken all the way for strike 1. Bunch struck out but made it to first on the pass ball in her first at bat. Lindley Atkins in the on-deck circle for the Lady Dragons. Pitch fouled, back for strike 2. Bunch now behind in the count, 1 ball, 2 strikes with 2 outs. You can see the Lady Dragons bench cheering her on right now. You better idea right there. You can see them all cheering her on. Bunch back in the batter's box. Waiting on the 1-2 pitch. The 1-2 pitch to Teagan Bunch. Away, high and away for ball 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes now here in the bottom of the first. 8-0 the score, and Bunch the 10th batter of the inning for the Lady Dragons. Coalfield ready for the pitch. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Bunch hits it over towards first. It will be caught by the first baseman for out number 3. So the Lady Dragons score 8 runs on 5 hits. No errors, no Lady Dragons left on base. We'll be back with the top of the second here on Dragon Vision and the NFHS Network. Dragon softball here on Dragon Vision, getting ready to bring you the top of the second inning. Lady Dragons leading 8-0. Taylor Sherwood on the mound for the Lady Dragons. So far, giving up no hits so far in the first inning. First pitch is called ball a little bit away. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 pitch. Called strike on the outside corner. Sherwood now even in the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swung on and missed for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strike count. Might have been foul tipped. So 1-2 count now. Called ball just a little bit high and away. 2 balls and 2 strikes now for the leadoff batter for the Yellow Jackets in this inning. Two-two pitch popped up down the left field line, out of play. Still 2 balls and 2 strikes. Davis up to bat for the Lady Yellow Jackets. Top of the second, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 8-0 lead for the Lady Dragons. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 3. Second strikeout of the night for Taylor Sherwood. First out of the inning for the Lady Dragons. First pitch is called strike on the outside corner. No balls, 1 strike. Batter for the Lady Yellow Jackets is Lowe, wearing number 14. She's the 7th batter of the night for the Lady Yellow Jackets. Here's the pitch. Fouled. Now no balls and 2 strikes. No balls. 2 strikes for the Yellow Jackets. Sherwood on the mound. The pitch for Sherwood. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts now for Taylor Sherwood. Her 3rd strikeout of the evening. And it will bring up McDaniel, the center fielder for the Lady Yellow Jackets. Ground ball to Sherwood. There's going to be miscommunication. Throw it over to first. Not in time. First hit of the day for the Lady Yellow Jackets. And they got a runner at first. And 2 outs. The pitch. Low and away. Gets away. Not going to be stopped in time. Runner advances to second on the pass ball. So Lady Yellow Jackets with their first runner in scoring position tonight. 1 ball, no strike count here in the top of the 2nd inning with 2 outs now. Shapiro behind the plate for the Lady Dragons. We'll give you their lineup here in just a second. The 1-0 pitch from Sherwood. Inside, ball 2. So you had 2 ball, no strike count. Here is your lineup for the Lady Dragons. Sherwood on the mound. Shapiro behind the plate. Atkins, Osborne, Bishop, and Graham the infield. Bunch, Easterday, and Maples are your outfield. The pitch from Sherwood. Called strike on the inside corner. 2 balls, 1 strike now. Two balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Top of the 2nd inning, Lady Dragons leading 8-0. The pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 2. All 2s across the board. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Lady Dragons looking to get out of this inning. The pitch. Called strike 3. Taylor Sherwood strikes out all 3 in this inning, giving her 4 strikeouts on the night. So no runs on 1 hit, no errors. 1 Lady Yellow Jacket left on base. We'll be right back with the bottom of the 2nd here on Dragon Vision and the NFHS Network. Welcome back to Clinton Lady Dragon Softball here on Dragon Vision. Getting ready to bring you the bottom of the 2nd inning. Leading off for the Lady Dragons will be number 19, Lindley Atkins. She is 0 for 1 on the day with an RBI. It was a fielder's choice RBI. Got her 0 for 1. 8-0 your score here in the top of the or bottom of the 2nd inning. Excuse me. Here's the first pitch, flying down the first base line and foul. Show you that when you see the Cheers coming on from the Clinton Lady Dragon dugout right here. Back to the action at home plate. Lindley Atkins up to bat for the Lady Dragons, down 0-1 in the count. The second pitch in the dirt, ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike here in the bottom of the second inning. She flies down towards the right field, third base side this time, and it also goes foul. 1 ball, 2 strikes now for the Lady Dragons. Up next for the Lady Dragons will be Eagleton out of Blount County. They'll be playing this game, and then we will bring you the action tomorrow morning. Here's the pitch. Called strike 3 looking. Atkins now goes down 0-2. 0-2 today. 0 for 2 today. Next up will be Sarah Bishop. Bishop was hit by a pitch in her first at bat.
Number 16, Sarah Bishop.
1 out here in the bottom of the second inning. Lady Dragons leading 8-0. The first pitch, high and away for ball 1. You see Lady Dragons dugout cheering on Sarah Bishop right now. We're getting back to the action. Coalfield waiting on the pitch. She gets the signal. The wind up, the release, swung on and missed for strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike now for the Lady Dragons. In the on-deck circle is Elizabeth Graham. The third pitch, grounded towards the third base side, underneath the shortstop. Shortstop gets it, cleans it fieldly, throws it away, and Bishop will make it on an infield single. 6th hit of the evening for the Lady Dragons. Stepping into the batter's box now, number 1, the third baseman, Elizabeth Graham. She is 1 for 1 with an RBI single in her first at bat. Runner at first and 1 out. 8-0 the score here in the bottom of the second inning. The pitch to Graham. High and away. She almost checked swinging, but it's now 1 ball and no strikes. She thought about going for that one as the riser went just out of play. 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out. Graham up to bat with Holt in the on-deck circle. The pitch to Graham. Hits her in the back. Now you got 2 on and 1 out here for Holt. Holt is 1 for 1 on the day with another RBI single. Brianna Holt coming up with 2 on and 1 out. Bishop at second, Graham at first. Holt stepping in the batter's box. She is the designated player today. The first pitch, lined up the middle. It's going to get down. They're going to round Bishop. Bishop's going to come home. RBI single number 2 for Brianna Holt. 7th hit of the night, and your score now 9-1. Or 9-0, excuse me. I was looking at the hits. 7 hits to 1 hit.
Number 17, McKinley Osborne.
McKinley Osborne up to bat next. She is 1 for 1 with 2 RBIs and a run scored tonight. She had a 2 RBI single in the bottom of the first inning. Osborne is the at number 8 hitter for the Lady Dragons. 2 on, 1 out. Pitched Osborne, high and away, ball 1. One ball, no strikes, 1 out. 9-0 the score here in the bottom of the second inning. The pitch. Taken for ball 2. Once again, you are listening to Clinton Lady Dragons softball here on the NFHS and Dragon Vision networks. You see the Lady Dragons cheering on Osborne as she gets ready to step back in the batter's box. Waiting on the pitch. 2-0 pitch. Swung on and missed for strike one. 2 balls, 1 strike now here for McKinley Osborne. That's Maples. Sorry, Elizabeth Maples up to bat. Yeah, my apologies. Inside, called strike 2. That is Maples. We're at number 13. We were trying to skip one. So Maples is up to bat. She is 0 for 1 with a run scored. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. The pitch fouled back behind her for still a 2-ball, 2-strike count. You got Brianna Holtz at first, Elizabeth Graham at second. Maples at the plate and Osborne in the on-deck circle. You can see the Lady Dragons getting ready, trying to get something started over there in the dugout. You see a little bit of drumming going on. Here's the pitch to Maples. She's going to ground it out to first. First is going to get it. Tries for the throw out to third, but it was not handled cleanly. Fielder's choice. I'm going to call it an infield single. 8th hit of the night for the Lady Dragons. Now they got bases loaded with 1 out. Now comes up to bat is McKinley Osborne. She is 1 for 1 with a 2 RBI single in the bottom of the first inning. Bases loaded for Osborne. Callie Johnson with some drumsticks over there in the dugout. The pitch swung on and missed for strike 1. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out with bases loaded, 1 run already home for the Lady Dragons. Osborne, the 8th batter in the lineup for the Lady Dragons. She'll be followed up by Topanga Easterday. The 0-1 pitch. Foul back into the net for strike 2. Osborne now behind in the count, no balls and 2 strikes. Bases loaded, 1 run already home, 9-0 the score here in the bottom of the second inning. The pitch, high, ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Someone with some drumsticks over there in the Lady Dragon dugout standing next to Callie Johnson. From the mound, the pitch to Osborne, swung on and missed for strike 3. 2 outs now for the Lady Dragons as Topanga Easterday comes up. Easterday she walked in her first at bat and also scored a run. They're actually going to substitute Easterday. They're going to do a pinch hitter for Easterday wearing number 11 for the Lady Dragons. Nora Elliott coming up to bat for her first at bat of the night. Elliott getting her batting gloves on, getting ready for the first pitch. Bases loaded, 2 outs. 9-0 the score. She steps back out of the batter's box now. Now she steps in. You can see her teammates cheering her on. Here's the first pitch to Nora. Blasted deep. It's going. It's going. Home run number 3 for the Lady Dragons. Grand slam for the freshman Nora Elliott. We're going to follow her around right here. Here she comes, rounding third, coming home for a celebration with her teammates. Home run number 3 for the Lady Dragons. Second grand slam of the night. First one by Sherwood, second one by Nora Elliott. Scores now 13-0. And coming up, we will see. Will it be Sherwood? She is 2 for 2 on the day. It is Taylor Sherwood. She is 2 for 2 on the day with 2 home runs and 5 RBIs. We'll see what they're going to do with her when she steps in the batter's box right here. Once again, she is 2 for 2 on the night with 2 home runs and 5 RBIs. First pitch to Sherwood, taken all the way for ball 1. 9 hits so far for the Lady Dragons. 1 ball, no strike count. 13-0 your score here in the bottom of the second inning. The 1-0 pitch. Laced up the middle, and it will be caught by the center fielder for out number 3. First time Sherwood's been taken out in this game, but after 2 innings, your score 13-0, big grand slam by Nora Elliott. We'll be right back here on Dragon Vision and the NFHS Network with the top of the third. Welcome back. Top of the third inning. 13-0 your score for the Lady Dragons. As the leadoff batter, number 22, comes up. Sherwood on the mound. First pitch, lined, caught! One-handed catch. Taylor Sherwood off the lip of her glove, and she saves it with her bare hand. 1 pitch, 1 out here in the top of the third inning. That was Chambly on that out. Next up is Foster. That was the first time Chambly has been out today. She was hit by a pitch in her first at bat. Foster up to bat. She is 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Make it 0 for 1 now in the count, too. Sorry, Foster did not strike out. She grounded out in her first at bat. Sherwood on the mound. She has 4 strikeouts so far on the night. 0-1 count, 1 out. Pitch swung on and missed for strike number 2. Sherwood ahead in the count, no balls and 2 strikes. Up next will be the Lady Dragons versus Eagleton in the second game of this tournament. The 0-2 pitch. A little bit outside for ball 1. One ball, 2 strikes. 1 out here in the top of the third inning. The pitch. Grounded down the first base line and foul. Still 1 ball, 2 strikes. Due up in the bottom of the third inning, Tegan Bunch, Lindley Atkins, and Sarah Bishop. Foster up to bat for the Lady Yellow Jackets. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Sherwood with the pitch. Swung on and missed. Strikeout number 3. Or strikeout number 5 for Lady Dragons. Strike number 3 on that at bat. So far, Taylor Sherwood has faced 10 batters and struck out 5 of them, giving up just 1 hit. Strike number 1 to Lamance. Layman's behind in the count. No balls in, 1 strike, 2 outs. The pitch, high, ball number 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs here in the top of the 3rd inning as the sun starts to go down just a little bit here at the Graveyard, home of the Lady Dragons. 1 ball, 1 strike. The pitch from Sherwood. Foul tipped and off the mask of the catcher for strike number 2. Sherwood ahead in the count. 1 ball and 2 strikes. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The pitch, way outside for ball number 2. 2s across the board for Sherwood, leading 13-0 here on the top of the 3rd inning. 3 home runs for the Lady Dragons, 2 from Taylor Sherwood, 1 from Nora Elliott. 2-2 pitch. Grounded up the 3rd base line. Fielded cleanly, thrown to first. In time! Out number 3 for the Lady Dragons. No runs on no hits, no errors, no Lady Yellow Jackets left on base. We'll be back with the bottom of the 3rd here on Dragon Vision and the NFHS Network. Welcome back to Clinton Lady Dragon Softball here on Dragon Vision. Bottom of the 3rd inning, Tegan Bunch leading off for the Lady Dragons, leading 13-0. Bunch is 0 for 2 on the day with a strikeout and a run scored. Takes the first pitch for ball 1. The bench camera moved, but there you can see the bench cheering on Bunch right there. Go back to the pitcher's mound now. 1-0 count to Tegan Bunch. Lindley Atkins in the on-deck circle. Here's the pitch. Blasted, going towards the outfield, and will be caught behind her for the first out of the inning. Bunch now 0 for 3 on the day. That will bring up Lindley Atkins. Lindley Atkins is 0 for 2 with a RBI and a strikeout on the day. The pitch, grounded towards first base, foul. Atkins behind in the count, no balls, 1 strike. She will be followed up by Sarah Bishop. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Here in the bottom of the 3rd inning, 13-0 your score in favor of your Lady Dragons. Atkins with the 0-1 pitch. In the dirt, gets away, no harm, no foul. 1 ball, 1 strike count. Ones across the board. Decent crowd out here on both sides for the first game, home game of the year, and the first game here at the Graveyard, home of the Lady Dragons. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Low and away, ball 2. Two balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Atkins up to bat. Bishop in the on-deck circle. Here comes the 2-1 pitch. Inside, ball 3. Three balls and 1 strike. The pitch laced over the second baseman's head. Will it get back to the fence? It will get back to the fence. Atkins going to try to go for a stand-up double. She will make it for a stand-up double. Atkins with her first hit of the night, a stand-up double. Hit number 9 for the Lady Dragons. Sarah Bishop stepping into the box now for the Lady Dragons. She is 1 for 1 with a run score tonight. Pass ball. Lindley Atkins going to try to make it to third. Will make it to third, standing up. Now you got a runner at third with 1 out for the Lady Dragons. And a 1-0 count to Sarah Bishop. In the on-deck circle is Elizabeth Graham. One ball, no strike. Pitch. Called strike on the outside corner. One's across the board with a runner at third. You can see the dugout over there for the Lady Dragons intently staring on. Waiting on the pitch coming up to Bishop. There you go. Now you see her cheer. See him cheer on Bishop. Pitch to Bishop. Lined through the legs of the pitcher. Will score an RBI. 14-0 your score now. 10th hit of the night for the Lady Dragons. They got a runner at first now with only 1 out as Elizabeth Graham comes up to bat. Graham is 1 for 1 on the day with 2 runs scored. She's also been hit by a pitch along with Sarah Bishop. Runner at first, 1 out, pitch. Taken all the way for ball 1. One ball, no strikes. Runner at first, 1 out. Got Brianna Holt in the on-deck circle. Graham waiting on the pitch. Called strike on the outside corner. All ones across the board. 1 run home this inning for the Lady Dragons, up 14-0. The 1-1 pitch. Lined up the middle. Will land. 1 hop. Good defense right there by the center fielder. Bishop thought about going to third, but it's going to be a one out single. So now you got runners at second and 11 hits on the night for the Lady Dragons. Brianna Holt up to bat next. She is 2 for 2 with an RBI and 2 runs scored. 2 singles on the night so far. Holt waiting on her first pitch. Runners on first and second. The pitch grounded off her ankle for strike 1. Holt steps back in the batter's box. Behind in the count, no balls, 1 strike, 1 out, 2-1. Here's the pitch. Inside, ball 1. One ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Pitcher waiting on the signal. Holt steps back in the batter's box. Here comes the pitch. Lined it in the hole right by first base. 1 run will score, gets through the field. They're going to hold her at second. RBI single for Holt, her 3rd single of the night and her 2nd RBI. Makes the score now 15-0. 12 hits for the Lady Dragons. I think they're trying to figure out if they're going to let this game continue because it's supposed to be an hour and a half long. They're talking over with Coach Sams. Are they going to call the ball game? We're waiting to see. Are they going to let them play the whole hour and a half? They're talking to the coach to try to figure out if Coalfield's coach wants to continue. Looks like we are going to continue with a 15-0 score. If we're going for an hour and a half, we got about 28 minutes left. 15-0 the score as Sarah Bishop, Elizabeth Maples gets up. She goes for a bunt, misses it for strike 1, no throw. Elizabeth Maples up to bat. Maples is 0 for 2 on the day with 2 runs scored. In the on-deck circle is McKinley Osborne. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out. 2 on for the Lady Dragons. 15-0 the score. Here comes the pitch. Taken all the way. Oh, I thought he was going to signal that one a strike, but it's going to be ball 1. He picked up his hand like that was going to be a strike, but never called it. 1-1 count, 1 out. The pitch. Foul back into the net. Maples now behind in the count. 1 ball in, 2 strikes. One ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. The pitch. Grounded, slow grounder to the pitcher. Pitcher fields it cleanly, thrown to first in time for out number 2. She will advance the runners to second and third with the 2nd out. As Osborne steps up to bat. Osborne is 1 for 2 with 2 RBIs. She had a 2 RBI single and also reached on an error. No, she has an RBI single on the night. Here's the first pitch. Inside, ball 1 gets away, and 1 run will score on the wild pitch. 16-0 now your score with a 1-0 count. Osborne back in the batter's box. Heading the count. 1 ball, no strikes. The pitch. Lines it up the middle off the pitcher's foot. 1 run will score. Infield single for Osborne. Hit number 12 or 13 on the day for the Lady Dragons. 17-0 now the score. Topanga Easterday coming up to bat next for the Lady Dragons. Easterday is 0 for 1 on the day with she has a walk on the day and had a run scored. Runner at first, 1 out. Taylor Sherwood in the on-deck circle. Sorry, 2 outs. Here's the first pitch. High, ball 1. $17-0 the score here at the graveyard. 1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs. Easterday up to bat. Osborne on first. The pitch gets away. Ball 2 bounces off the backstop, picked up by the the catcher. Now a 2-0 count with a runner at second. Two balls, 2 strikes, excuse me. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner at second. Easterday looking to get the top of the line, top of the order up to bat. Score 17-0 here at the graveyard. Here's the pitch. Chopped towards third. Cleanly fielded. Thrown to first. Not in time. Runners are now at the corners. Infield single for Easterday. Hit number 14 for the Lady Dragons. And it will bring up Taylor Sherwood. Sherwood 2 for 3 on the day with 2 home runs, 5 RBIs. Sherwood up to bat. Runners at the corners. 2 outs. She flew out in her last at bat. Bunts it foul right over the home plate. But they're going to let the run. They're going to say it's an infield single because it stayed on home plate. Runners at first and second now. Your score 18-0.
Number 21,
Tegan Bunch up to bat next for the Lady Dragons. She is 0 for 3 on the night. Runners on first and second, 2 outs. 18-0 is your score here. The pitch. She bunts it foul. Strike 1. No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs to Bunch. The pitch. Gets it fouled off her foot, so it'll remain. Now it'll be bases loaded for the Lady Dragons. And Lindley Atkins coming up to bat. Atkins up to bat. Lady Dragons already have 3 home runs on the evening. The pitch to Atkins. She bunts it right in front of home plate. They're going to flip it. They don't look at home, so Atkins with an infield single scores another run for the Lady Dragons, making it 19-0. Pitcher might have had an out if she looked at the catcher, but was looking at first and said 19-0 here in the bottom of the 3rd inning with 2 outs. Sarah Bishop up to bat. She is 2 for 2 with an RBI on the night. Bottom of the 3rd inning, 19-0 your score. First pitch to Bishop. She pops it up, and it lands in front of the pitcher. Pitcher throws home in time for the 3rd out of the inning. Lady Dragons plate 6 in the bottom of the 3rd, making the score 19-0. We'll be back with the next half inning here on Dragon Vision and the NFHS Network. Welcome back. 19-0 will be the final of tonight's game against the Coalfield Yellow Jackets. We're going to have a second game coming up here in just a few minutes between the Clinton Lady Dragons and the Eagleton high school softball team. We're going to let this prayer happen, and then we're going to sign off and restart our stream when Clinton gets ready to take on Eagleton right after this.